Oh, that's very Pepsi.
All right.
Pepsi.
What's
So
up, guys?
what is the difference between?
What's up, guys? I'm here. Welcome to the Jackie and George channel. Well, actually, no. Hey,
Today's a
what's up,
special
guys?
guest.
Welcome to the Marathon Podcast. I'm here with Larry.
AKA Sunny.
Larry here has been working for Evolution for how many years now?
Almost 10.
Almost 10 years, huh? Almost a
Yep.
decade.
Yep.
Since the doors open here, right? At this establishment.
Yep.
And man, so when I started cutting hair, I was just 19 years old. I started at this barbershop when I was 20. I was turning 21, and Larry was already working here. Larry has been cleaning the shop. He has a couple gigs around the West Adams district over here. You care to share, like, your job responsibilities?
Mainly security and clean.
Security and cleaning.
Cleaning, yep.
Yeah. Throughout the years, how have you experienced the change here at the West Adams district?
Well, the violence has gone down a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And then everything as in building wise, bro. The streets look different now, bro. You wouldn't be able to recognize it here from 20 years ago, you know?
Yeah. I
Like-
do agree.
My sister thinks that's a jail right there. I showed her a picture of West Adams,
Yeah.
and she thinks it's a jail.
West Adams, every freaking high school or school in general, people say they look like jail. They look like jails.
They build them like that now, huh?
They're designed like jails.
Yeah, just too much gang violence back then, you know?
Yeah, Jackie told me how like because of these standardized testing, they're able to determine how many more jail facilities should they build for the future of because depending on like how these kids are testing on these tests, that's how they're going based off on how many jails are they going to start building for the future. Can you believe it?
That's dumb. That's dumb. Instead of doing some other programs, you know?
Right.
Yeah, jail's not good, bro.
Apparently,
Jail, you know, a lot of people think that, you know, when you get out of jail, you think you're a badass fool. I did time. Nah, bro. You lost time. You know, you lose time. And the things that are happening there are way beyond the things that happen out here, you know?
yeah.
Different rules and everything. It's just, you're enclosed. But,
There is this one client who says that he doesn't wish prison on his worst enemy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like that jail in El Salvador, that's too much, bro. That's way out, bro. How they treat them over there is crazy, bro.
Some people love the fact that all these mareros got locked up.
Yeah, they were kind of bad, you know?
Yeah, and people are happy in El Salvador because, you know, they're able to walk at night, they're able to feel safe,
Yup.
they're able to like feel like civilized and sell, you know, without feeling
My
threatened.
brother, he had to come back again, you know? Because they dropped a note in front of his pad. And the note said, we want this amount of money or else we'll just take anybody off the property. And the kids will be playing and sitting in the front. And he started sending the kids over, you know?
Right.
Then he came over. So the kids grew up and now he went back over there and married another girl.
Wait, who did?
My brother Danny boy from Rebel 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the older fool. It's only him and I that are the crazy ones in the family. Yeah,
Crazy
lately,
one. From Rebels 13.
yeah, Rebel
I
13.
haven't heard of them. Is this like, was this big like back in the days?
Back in the day, probably, you know, but they're over here by Santa Monica and Vine,
Santa Monica
and then South Central all the way.
or like Hollywood, huh?
Yep. The Hollywood Rebels.
And they run through towards South Central.
Yep.
Uh huh.
Like Carnales. There's the Alley Boys. The Earth Dogs, the Chicos Malos.
I've noticed that there's a lot going on right here in this West Adams district. We got the Playboys, we got the Harpies, we got the Drifters, we got the. Yeah, that's all I know for.
Yeah, I've gone down with like 10 drifters, fool.
Yeah. Sometimes early on, or maybe sometimes I still do. Sometimes I feel like being at the barbershop, you know, they will kind of like.
There's been gang
see-
violence here
yeah.
too, you know?
It has, huh?
Yeah, there has been
Yeah.
gang violence here too.
There has.
Right,
I've actually
rivals
experienced it myself.
Here?
Yeah.
With who?
I'm not sure where he was from exactly, but he was telling me about the drifters. And then I was like, oh, so do they drift? Do they drift? So do they get on their sports cars and they drift,
And
right?
clown on
And
them.
that fool was like, excuse me? That fool got serious.
It's got serious.
He's like, you think this is a fucking game?
Yeah.
That fool was drunk.
Yeah.
So Hyro had to tell him like, hey, you know, just come back some other day, bro. You're tripping, you know. And then, but yeah, sometimes I do think to myself like, they're gonna see each other here. Are they gonna be neutral, or are they gonna get confrontational? You know, but it never really happens. But I mean,
You never really got into a gang, huh?
Nah.
What was your reasons for not getting in?
My reasons for not getting in. Well, I think my mom didn't really was strict about it. Like, don't get into gangs, don't get into drugs. It's sort of stuff that I already knew.
Yeah.
That's like kind of like that was kind of like engraved in my head already. Like, oh, don't associate yourself with.
Because you'd be more afraid of getting in trouble with mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's the good thing about being almost like the baby in the family.
Yep.
Because my mom had 7 kids and I was the number 6, bro. So I was already put on game on like what to do and what not to do. And I remember going to church
Yeah.
and I went to the little kids, you know, escuelita, you know.
Yeah.
And then the teacher would say, "Oh, your son, he's well behaved," you know. But now that I'm older, I realized that I just knew how to act, bro. My mom has 7 kids, and she had like chores to do. So if anything, she would like really discipline me to be like, "Hey, you know, sit still," you know, or else maybe I'm gonna beat your ass, or maybe like, I don't know. I just feel like I knew how to act, bro. But because of my older brothers, you know.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I had 5 older brothers, and I only have 1 younger sister. So we're 7 in total. I just feel like I always knew how to act because of my older brothers. That's, I think, so to answer your question, yes, I think that's why I never joined a gang or was affiliated with the streets like that.
I had like 3 reasons.
You had 3 reasons.
Well, because they give me a rundown how it is, you know. Because suppose one guy in a neighborhood, say how many in a neighborhood, say about 100, 150 guys, right? Big ass neighborhood, you know. But out of those 150 guys, how many are you gonna be your two dogs, your pistoleros, your road dogs, you know? Probably 1 or 2. The rest is just like whatever. It could be against you, you know. That was the reason, one of the reasons. The other reason was the green light, bro. The green light, if one guy fucks up in the neighborhood, everybody has to pay. Everybody's gonna get beat up till they clean that guy up, or just whack him or take him out or discipline or whatever they do, you know. But you get in jail and you're from this neighborhood and that's the neighborhood where that guy fucked up, you're getting fucked up, automatically for nothing. And that's the reason number 2. And then the reason number 3 was my mom's, of course. You know, it jeopardizes moms. You know? They come and shoot the family, fuck that. Fool. I would never finish it with my brothers. You know? So I never really got into a gang, bro. But I did kick it a lot where I started selling drugs to them, you know.
Yeah.
And I started breaking money in and everything, and it was good. Damn, that's Ecuadorian?
I'm not sure. Was that part of the Mundial?
Yeah, but
Yeah?
those were the reasons for not getting into the neighborhoods. Bro, I used to get it. I used to go to first day of school. Hey, where you from? I don't bang, fool. Well, aquí para esto y esto, esto. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, but boom, 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 boom. And I don't get down, fool. In other neighborhoods, we're like, hey, get into our hood, fool. You get down, good. You got putazos on there, shit. Nah. Fuck that shit.
I think another reason why I never got into a gang is because we grew up in different eras, and the way you're making it sound like when you were arriving to school is that everybody was looking at you up and down already.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like when I was growing up in middle school, high school, nobody, maybe some, right, but there was less of that already. We had, the era had changed
already.
And
you were like the 90s, huh?
No, I grew up in the
2000s.
In the 2000s and the early 2010s. 2010.
Yeah.
I graduated high school in 2016.
Yeah.
In 2016, my nephew, he just graduated high school this year, 2026. I never thought that he was gonna graduate so fast, and here we are at my 10th year after graduating high school, bro. How many years has it been for you?
Since I graduated in Tehachapi, bro. Tehachapi State Prison.
High school? So how many years has that been?
It's been since 2004.
Since 2004? Okay, it's been 22 years, man. 22 years since you graduated high school. Me, 10 years.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. The requirements, the standardized testing, all that has changed.
I don't feel like I'm older than you, bro.
No?
No, I feel like you're more of a mature person than I am, bro.
Oh no!
Because
if anything, I feel that.
I'm more experienced, but you act more mature. You're more centrado. I'm still like, I still think like a kid kind of, But I don't see it wrong or nothing. But just a little bit slow, as in life wise.
What stands out to me?
The what?
What stands out to me from you is that. Or like in life in general, not from you exactly, but like how people take different routes in life, and then everybody's thinking like I'm gonna take the correct route, Yeah. I even thought that to myself, Yeah. I took the correct route. My friends over there, like they're tripping, But we all take our own route, bro, and we meet up here again, like in the middle, and we're just like, yo, what's up, man? How you been? We get to relate, we get to talk about life, and to what you were saying about me being mature, I feel like we all mature, and we meet up over here again, and and we're able to relate.
Yeah, I guess maturity goes through experiences,
Yeah, so that's how I feel about that. Life is I guess that's where that saying comes from, that life comes in many different forms, shapes, and sizes and colors. Yeah, because we're all humans. I believe that there's only one human race, which is the human race, right?
That's right. One human race.
One human race.
One world, one sun, one light.
We all bleed.
One planet,
We all bleed red, We can all die, We're not. Nobody is invincible, and tomorrow is not promised. Yesterday was the past, lessons to be learned, and all we have is the present. So that's why I love the fact that you shared with me that you wanted to do something spontaneous today. And here we are, man.
We're gonna do like a dancing video, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in, put some beat house, put some disco lights, and come in like John Travolta.
We gotta make that happen.
I like doing it because that's what I used to do when I was a kid. I used to break dance in front of 7-Eleven for quarters, bro, when I was in 3rd grade.
Something that's been something that's been really standing out to me in my life right now is scheduling. Have you ever been on top of your schedule? Like, have you ever made a schedule and stayed on it and stayed disciplined about your schedule?
I tried.
It's the hardest thing, bro.
The hardest thing because
it's the hardest
life happens around it, around your schedule. So you could be on your way to go do something that's on your schedule, but something that just came out of nowhere and that you can handle came right there, and you think you could, I'll do this real quick and then keep going. But no, you do this and then you got stuck and then you reroute it and you went somewhere else, And that shit happens.
It kind of reminds me of these freaking mechanics when they talk about like, oh, this customer needed an alternator replaced, but then we fucking realized that this other shit had to be replaced, and then we realized that that they wanted this other shit.
In order to get to that, you have to fix this before, so that could work right. And I'm like, damn.
And that also reminds me of when people say like it's God's plans, not your plans, bro. You know, like God has
if you feel
bigger plans for you. Or
feel right and it feels good, then let's go for it, you know?
Yeah. It's amazing how like sometimes people plan things out and it doesn't turn out the way they planned it out. I mean, it happened to me, bro. And something that's very important, I feel like that's standing out to me is like being disciplined, being on your schedule. I know sometimes, like you said, it's difficult to complete your schedule, but how are you going to complete a schedule when you don't even have it written down anywhere? You know? You can't even check it off because you never wrote it down.
I tried writing it down.
Yeah.
It helps a little bit, but like I said, distractions.
And what is something that we talked, why did we bring up schedule? It's because we said you're gonna do a breakdancing video, right? So why don't we write that down, Larry? Write down the date that you want to do your breakdancing video so we can, show the viewers and get that.
The date really could be any date. We could, and then the lights. I used to have everything, bro.
Yeah.
And I tried it. Hyro, we did one, but Hyro, you gotta catch him like when he really wants to do it.
Yeah. Hey man, shout out Hyro. Shout out Hyro Angeles.
To the nigga High.
The manager here at Evolution Barbershop. Big shout out to Hyro, man. So how did you meet Hyro?
J-Ro in English.
So how did you meet Hyro?
I was sweeping in the front for the next door people. Cause that's
the Botanica?
No, right here.
Oh, the Salvadorian
restaurant. My cousin's restaurant.
What are their names, by the way?
Corridor.
The Corridor?
Corridor, yeah.
Okay. Corridor. Shout out Corridor whenever you guys.
Pupusas on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Anyways, so I was working and he comes out and tells me, hey, so how much you charge to clean? And I didn't even know what to say. Whatever you want to give. So he gave me $30 and then,
Yeah.
I was here every day.
That's a very humble response.
Now I'm like at $50 and it's less work because I just maintain it,
Yeah.
Maintain it. But if I stop coming for a week, it'll get really dirty and shit.
What do you think about emotionally charging, bro? Because that's something that happens to me too at the barbershop. You emotionally charge just so you could be cool with that customer. You emotionally charge. Does it happen to you, bro?
How to emotionally charge? What do you mean?
Like you say, I really do need money. I want this person to pay me some money so that I can, live and worry about my necessities, right?
Yeah.
But I'm emotionally charging, so just give me whatever you want to give me.
That's emotionally charging.
Yeah, that's emotionally charging. Because you want to have a good relationship with the customer.
You gotta put a solid price on.
Yeah, some people will say, hella influencers out there in the world, they're saying like, no, be confident about what you're gonna charge. Because if you project that to the world, that stuff is gonna come right back to you.
Yeah.
But if you're emotionally charging and you're saying like, just low confidence, give me whatever you want, then that's what life is gonna throw right back at you, man. But at the same time, it's a humble thing to do, man. Like that person might be going through like a hard time. That person probably lost his job or is going to a job interview, and he needs that discount, right? For in my case, like
10% discount.
Yeah, like in my case, like this client needs a haircut to look good for this job interview.
Mm-hmm.
You just came through for this person, and guess what? This person is gonna come right back to you because you hooked them up, and you're a really cool dude. Really cool barber, and you just build a connection with this dude,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't see anything wrong with emotionally charging.
It is bad though. It is bad because they don't pay you. Then you end up not getting paid sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man.
It's like this lady right here next door.
I'll be careful what you say, man. It's gonna be on YouTube, huh?
No, but
Okay.
it's like she'll ask me, so how much? And like, well, I'm not saying any numbers because I just did it myself. I did it last time. I just see that it's really old and it's ugly, and I'm gonna fix it. And I put my money in there and everything, but then like right now I have enough money to buy this and buy that, so I have to put everything on pause. It looks like I don't want to do it, But this is the part where I gotta go ask her for money, And I know she'll give it to me, but just I got pride issues, I don't really like asking her for something because I'm doing it the way I want to do it, not the way she. But the inside, I am gonna do it the way she wants it,
Yeah.
But the outside, I'm trying to be like abstract. I would look at it from all angles of the streets,
Yeah.
From this street right here, you can see the sun shine on like around 5-6 p.m. and it reflects from the sun and it hits the light all the way over there, bro. So it's like a light hitting from the sun over there through that alley and it hits way over there.
Oh, that's sick. I didn't even think of that.
I'll show you like.
You seen it already?
Yeah.
You seen it in
by
action?
accident, because I'll be over there. And then I'll be over there and I want to see how it looks from far away, Let me blow my nose real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Guys, I hope everybody is enjoying, the World Cup games.
Yeah, so it's like from the corner of the street.
Yeah.
Because I want it to look abstract. I don't know if you've seen these arts where you look at it, it's just a bunch of scribbles. But then you start stepping back 20 steps and it turns into a picture. You ever seen that kind of art? Abstract art?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you look at it from close, it looks just like scribbles and scrabbles. But you start stepping back and it starts forming into a picture.
Right.
The abstract, and that's what I want to do, bro.
Okay.
And everything's accidental,
Right.
All my art is accidental. I did it by accident and it came out good, And like some people like really, really liked it. They're like, I like it too, But it was by accident how I did that,
I believe that's
All my art almost.
that's very valuable, man.
Yeah, because it's something that people wouldn't do normally, but I did it just out of laziness or this or just curiosity to see how it's going to come out.
Yeah.
And damn, some things come out all right, And this just by reading too. And texture and elements. It's like you feel something.
Yeah.
Like it feels like some smooth paper, So you know the texture.
Guys, for anybody that doesn't who's listening, Larry makes art, and we're gonna make a separate video of all his art pieces throughout the West Adams district. Okay, because Larry here, he has so much art throughout these streets over here that people deserve to know who is creating. Sometimes stuff that we drive down Vermont and we overlook, but it's very valuable to some people, right? And it just reminds you of home, and you never know, maybe somebody is gonna just look at that and be like, whoever did that was very creative, And here I am with the guy, Larry Lainez.
Just to pronounce the name, suppose I'm already gone,
Yeah.
And it's 20 years after I did my artwork, and some kid passes holding his mom's hand and just, oh mom, what's that? Oh, it's just Sonny. And just with that, 20 years after I died, somebody said, Sonny, I'm there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Physically and spiritually, and my art will come out through her voice.
Right.
And that's how I believe things are gonna be.
Oh, it's just Sonny.
It says Sonny, and then out of nowhere I pop out. What? Oh yeah, what's up? And probably they won't see me. They won't. I'll be just like a spirit or something. But
Or what
I'll be
about
here,
or an incarnation of you, a 10-year-old kid of a reincarnation?
That is happening. That's for sure. Reincarnation, I do believe in
that looks kind of like you.
Yep.
Man,
Baby
that'd be
Huey.
cool. Yeah. A kid walking down the street with baggy clothes, bro. Smoking a joint or some shit. Well, I don't know if that's gonna be in the future, bro. Maybe in the future, smoking will be looked at as really, really bad, bro. Nobody will even be probably doing that, or maybe it's just a few,
It's
right?
gonna be something like illegal.
Yeah, for real. But guys, um, Sonny over here, no, Larry Lainez over here, aka Sonny,
From the Kings Art District.
from the Kings Art District. Brought to you by Evolution Barbershop, sponsored by Pepsi. Guys, thank you guys for watching. And stay tuned in for another episode where we show you guys Larry's art. I'm gonna be stepping out of the barbershop and go film all of his art pieces.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
and so that you guys can see, you know, Sonny's art over here. And where could people reach you at, man? In case you know they want some
Area
some
code
art.
323-323-323. 636. Now, right here in Santa Monica.
Where can people like reach you, man? For real.
Right here at the barbershop.
At the barbershop. Guys, you guys can
The
find
headquarters.
Larry here at Evolution Barbershop. Ask for him. I'll get you in contact and have some of Larry's arts, you know, and talk to him.
I don't really charge for my artwork, but I could always.
If anything, just provide the supplies and he could do the rest.
And the idea fits for them, you know. Like I'll be like AI, you know. So you tell me this and this, and you write it down, and then so I'll try to think about it too, you know.
Right.
And then try to put something together.
Right. Larry, any last words? You wanna close us out?
May the sun reflect spiritual and physical strength upon everybody. There you go.
That was badass, man. Deuces. Thank you, Larry.
I feel like a celebrity now. No signatures, no autographs, please. No autographs. Hey, how about with